Welcome to Yes Please Perth and another Nights at Fringe episode. We're joined by another fantastic Fringe artist, but before we introduce him, of course, the 10-second cell challenge is underway. So Matt, whenever you're ready to camera.
It's the feel-good show of the fest because that's coming from other people's words and not mine, and I love it. I think it's a 1 hour, pure, unadulterated hour of joy and happiness and just comedy, hypnosis, ridiculously silly things going on with the imagination. How's that?
It's time. I'll call time. I like it. You're a Perth boy.
I am, yeah. Well, you're UK boy, but then adopted Perth as my beautiful home.
Yep. What's it like performing in Perth, in your hometown?
Oh, I absolutely love it. I mean, I spend most of my year travelling around doing shows all over the place. You know, we do corporate events, theatres, cruise ships, festival, all the different things. But to come here and have Fringe World on our doorstep and perform to just, you know, in the places I know and the people I know, and then obviously the thousands of people I don't know, but just love this city. Yeah.
How's it work in terms of bringing a new show? Is it easy to create new concepts, especially with working with things of the mind?
Yeah, well, what actually happens is really, I mean, I have that kind of crazy, kind of hypnosis thing I do, right?
Yeah.
So that's a given, and then I basically have to create a few kind of strange routines around, well, it can be around anything really. And sometimes it's the silly things of just taking an ordinary situation like a cafe and go, but what would be really weird if we gave it this twist that sideways or that twist sideways?
Are you often surprised by what people come out with at each show that you do? Is there anything that's impressing you still, or have you seen it all?
No, do you know what? Like, I'm performing 34 shows of essentially the same titled show, right? And I don't have props as such. My props are on my humans, and there's so many variables in the reactions there that every night I'm consistently surprised by something, and it's great. I'm not like a comedian where I'm stood on the stage and everyone's looking at me like, you know, make me laugh, funny boy.
Yes.
You know, I'm actually on the side of the audience. You know, audience, let me just do that thing I can do, and then we're going to see how much fun this is, because it's going to surprise me just as much as it is you. So you'll find me kind of laughing along with the audience, because when that guy does this one, and then this girl says that, it's just as funny for me as it is the audience.
Absolutely.
Still fresh. Yeah.
You're obviously a lot more well known now in terms of hypnosis. When you first started, was there elements that were difficult to get audience involvement?
No, actually, do you know what? I've never had a problem with that, but I did see a way that I wanted to present it from the start which seemed to be different to how I'd seen it, because I love the idea of, I loved playing with the mind, and that's where my fascination came from. I did see old hypnotists, but they were very cliched, and it tended to be, first of all, they try to make it seem very mysterious, which I didn't like. I wanted to strip back the mystery. We don't need to make it mysterious, but let's make sure that the audience know this is going to be one hell of a ride. I certainly have no interest in embarrassing you up there. I want you to come up here and have fun, so when you leave it, the audience are so envious, they want to come back and get up it next time.
Have you ever performed hypnosis outside of a performance? All of a sudden someone says, oh, can you hypnotise me, or can you put me under a state of relaxation?
Yeah, I mean, sure, I make all my money from hypnotic pickpocketing, of course, so I'll stop random people so that you believe that money is mine and I'll walk off. I don't have to do it. I shouldn't even have to get on that stage.
Yeah, whatever.
I've actually, actually in the past, you know, I've done some street hypnosis and impromptu hypnosis. If I get introduced to someone I don't know in a bar and they're particularly interested, maybe I'll stick them to the bar or whatever it is, you know.
All right, so Fringe is cracking on. Yeah. You're busy throughout Fringe. Are you able to get to any shows? Are you able to recommend any shows?
Anna Piper Scott, Queer and Present Danger, Craig Quartermain, Umar Azad, Matt Tarrant, who's on before me in my venue, Megamouth. He's just incredible magician.
It's a good job you recommended Matt, because he was on the show and he hoped that you would also say him.
Right?
Sounds like you're a big sort of team together there. Yeah, absolutely.
That would have been pretty awkward if we saw each other there, wouldn't it?
You can catch Matt Hale, Random Acts of Mindness.
Yeah, solid 5-point pun there for you.
I like the 5-point pun. At Yegan Square, the Megamouth Theatre, across January and February.
Yep.
Matt, honestly, have an absolute cracker at Fringe World 2020.
Thank you so much, and sleep now.